Hello everyone and welcome back to Carrie's Beauty Corner. I hope you like my makeup. I just filmed a whole face of e.l.f. cosmetics without my camera on. So that would have been coming to you tomorrow, but it's not. You'll probably get that video on Friday because I'm gonna have to refilm it. So rather than that, tomorrow I'm going to continue my little short series on expiration dates. But today we're gonna talk about expiration dates on skincare. So if you wanna see if your skincare expires, then just keep on watching because that's coming up next. Okay, I double checked just to make sure that we're filming and we are golden. So anyway, y'all, I don't know what it is. I can't get it together. I get one thing together and the next thing falls apart. Or I get one thing put together, move on to the next thing, and the last thing I just did fell apart. Anyway, not to be ungrateful, but things have just been weird and stressful. So with that being said, we're going to learn some things about our skincare today. I'm going to put a little chart up, and the reason I want to put this chart up is because I've done a little bit of research. And if you were to just look this chart up and you were to go by this chart, you could be wrong. And the reason I say that is because I have found some discrepancy between this chart and some of my products. The first one being facial cleanser, 12 months. Okay, notice how that just says facial cleanser. It's not very specific as to brand or type or any of those things. So I pulled some of the ones that I own personally out and said, well, let's see what they say. All right, this is a product called Holy Hydration Makeup Melting Cleansing Balm. And this is from e.l.f. and it is one of those cleansing balms. It is a solid and you rub it between your hands and it becomes liquid. But this came with one of those little scoops, and that's what I use to get it out. I get it out on the little scoop, I rub it into my hand, I rub it in, and then put it on my face. So there is not a date on this one. I do, however, have another brand of a makeup cleansing melt from Soap and Glory. This is the in the palm of your hand. It is also a balm form, and I looked on the bottom and it says 24 months. So there we have our first discrepancy in what the chart says. Now, I will tell you that these little dates, if you don't have one of these, or if you're not specifically looking for it, they can be hard to find. And I don't think that that's intentional, but just know that your skincare does expire, and if you want to look on your cleanser or on your other products, you may have to look at the top, the bottom, the sides. You may have to look all over the place for it before you find it. And some of them will not have one, but if they have one, you may have to look for it. This product is called the Bliss Makeup Melt. It's a dry wet jelly cleanser. This has an expiration date of 6 months. Okay, so here's my second discrepancy in that chart. This one from Honest Beauty says 12 months. So this is the only product out of 4 cleansers that I have found that has the actual 12-month date on it. Would I use this one longer than 6 months? I probably wouldn't. Number one, because I'm probably going to go through it before 6 months is out. And I really think for skincare, I'm going to be a little more picky about what I use right next to my skin to, you know, to cleanse my face. I'm not going to probably go over much on these expiration dates. All right, facial moisturizer. I've got a couple of different ones sitting here. I've got this one from First Aid Beauty. It's the Ultra Repair Barrier Air Cream. Now, I'm looking on the bottom, I'm looking on the side, and I'm looking on the front, and there's nothing. But I have this Sunday Riley CEO Rich, this is the Rich Hydration Cream, and there is one. It is small, but it is there. And this says 12 months. So this does go in line with the chart for 12 months. Facial serums. I have a couple. Both of them have dates on them. This says 6 to 12 months. This is the hyaluronic acid from The Ordinary. It says 12 months. Then I have some hyaluronic acid from the Tree of Life. It also says 12 months. So I'm thinking your serums are going to be safe for around 12 months. It doesn't say anything about treatment products, but I have this Good Genes lactic acid treatment from Sunday Riley. It has a date on it, and it says 12 months as well. All right, the next thing that we have is face masks. Now, I've got a wet face mask from Glam Glow, and the face mask, the chart says 12 months. This one from Glam Glow says 24 months. Then I have a couple of sheet masks from a couple of different brands. I've got one here from Star Skin, and I've got one here from Tea Time, and I am not finding a date on either of these. So, some will, some won't. Now, I've also got some toners and an essence in front of me. Now, the Pixie Glow Tonic, I have looked and looked and looked, and I am finding in the very, 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 very corner 12 months on a toner. This one, this is a glycolic toner also from Saturday Skin. It says 12 months, and it's here on the side. Then I have this hydrating water essence from e.l.f., and it says 6 months. So there is probably some sort of difference between an essence and a toner that would make one go out before the other. I have another product in front of me called the Go-To Exfoliating Swipies. This is one of those that already has the product on the little swipey pads, and this expiration date says 6 months. Okay, all right, for body moisturizer, I got a couple of different ones. I've got one here from Pure Lease, which is the coconut oil and coffee silky body butter, and it does have a date on the back of 18 months. So the body moisturizer says 24 months, but this particular one says 18 months. So there's another discrepancy for you. Now this is from Palmer's, this is the Palmer's coconut body oil, and the date on this says 24 months. So there's a 6-month discrepancy between this oil and the body butter from Pure Leaf. So again, you're going to have to check your own products. Body wash. I have this body wash from Beauty and Planet. It's the coconut water and mimosa flower. I have looked all over the place on it, and I'm not finding an expiration date on it. Does that mean it doesn't expire? No, it just means there isn't one. But I got out my Bubble in Paradise from Soap and Glory, the Call of the Fruity refreshing body wash, and it does have a date on it, and I've already seen it once. I found it earlier. Anyway, I can't find it right now, but anyway, it said 18 months. Okay, so 18 months on this body wash, where this says 24 months. And then the last one on this chart says sunscreen, and I've got my Alba Botanical Sensitive Mineral Sunscreen here, and it says 6 to 12 months. On my bottle here, it says 18 months, which falls a little bit past that, 6 months past that. So again, y'all, what I'm finding here, and I found the same thing, I ran into the same thing when I was looking at expiration dates on the makeup. We all know products go bad. We know food products go bad. We know probably cleaning products go bad. We know any product is going to have somewhat of a shelf life. Medicines go bad, you know, but here's where common sense has to kick in for you. If you find a chart like this one that I've had up on the screen, and it says 12 months, don't just go by that, okay? Look and see if there are other charts. When I did that, I did find a couple of different ones, and they're going to vary back and forth. One may say 12 months, the other may say 18 months. So we've got I got a 6 month, kind of a little playtime in there. But what you need to do is take the time to look at your own products that you're using, because food that you're putting in your mouth, products that you're putting on your skin, you probably need to be a little more particular paying attention to those expiration dates than, say, shoe polish, okay? I just say that what you're ingesting and what you're putting on your skin that can be absorbed into your body, maybe kind of be cautious about that a little bit. And again, use your own judgment, make your own decision on things, but there are guidelines. Are they hard and fast rules to follow? They're in place for a reason, okay? A lot of people don't think that 65 miles an hour is fast enough. That is a guide for you to go by. If you want to run the risk of going a little faster, then you may have some consequences. Same thing with using an expired product. You may or may not have consequences. Use your own judgment on that. But the fact is, if someone asked you, do cosmetics and skincare expire? The truth is, yes, they do. So keep that in mind as you're going through some of your older products and getting ready to use them. I would say just think twice about it. So anyway, I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. I hope you have subscribed to my channel, and I hope you'll give this video a like. Have a beautiful, blessed day. Y'all know that I love you, and I thank you for your support. Bye-bye. Hey y'all, I'm sorry, I wanted to add a little postscript to that video by reminding you that they make packs of these little spatulas. I got this little pack of 100 for like $5, and they look like this. And you can use these little spatulas to dip into your skincare, and that will kind of help keep the germs out of them and maybe make them last a little longer for you.